Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Lost. This is episode 21 of the first season. In the last episode, Jack was trying to save Boone's life. Didn't work out. At one point, he was trying to cut his leg, hoping that will save him. But even if he did that, Boone couldn't have been saved. He was already having troubles with his lungs. He was bleeding internally, so the leg was just one of the problems. Boone stopped Jack and he died. We also found out that Jack was married to someone he saved. She was in an accident. Apparently she wouldn't have been able to walk anymore, but Jack came to the rescue and she's walking, but I don't think they are married anymore. I'm pretty sure they are not married anymore. He doesn't have a wedding ring. Not once till now he brought that up. So something didn't work as they thought. And things happened. But now Jack is blaming John for Boone's death. Kind of like John killed Boone. That's his opinion now. That's gonna work well. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
Son said he wouldn't let Jack take his leg. He didn't want him using up the antibiotics. She said he knew what was happening to him, that he was brave.
Yeah, well, look where he is now.
We're here because you're going to do us a favor.
A favor? Last week, 300 pounds of C4 explosives were stolen from an army base outside of Melbourne. The men responsible are members of a terrorist cell intent on disrupting the coalition presence in Iraq.
I am Iraqi. I am not a terrorist.
We didn't snatch you up because you were a terrorist, Said. We snatched you up because you know one.
And why should I care?
You'd be saving lives.
I repeat, why should I care?
Because we know where she is. 6 months here, 3 months there, always moving. There's only 2 reasons why a man would do that, Said. Either he's running away from something or looking for something.
How do they know about her? He killed a superior, so of course he is running away. And why would he look for her? Isn't safer not to be together, seen together?
Boone did not fall off any cliff. His leg was crushed, and I based my medical treatment on his lie.
But I mean, is there much difference between falling off a cliff and falling off a cliff in a plane? Aren't the injuries kind of the same? I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to blame John for his so-called failure. You see, son, that's why I didn't let you hang around John. Could have been you.
It was my fault. We found a plane, a Beechcraft, in the jungle. It was lodged in the canopy, so I would have gone up, but my leg was hurt, so he happened because he was trying to help us. He was a hero.
Where the hell were you, you son of a bitch? What did you do to him? What did you do? Where were you? You just left him to die!
No, he brought him to you. If he would have left him to die, you would have found him somewhere in the jungle, dead.
How is Sarah? She died.
Oh,
Stray bomb while she was shopping for a dress.
Yeah, the beaches here are very nice,
doesn't work.
especially the women. Perhaps we can go. So tell me, exactly what kind of trees do you cut?
He did that to gain their trust.
Perhaps it's not happenstance that you and Essam met at the mosque. Perhaps it is fate.
Sure, fate equals CIA, the same. God damn it, John, at least change that shirt. Walking around with
This was
booze, blood all over you.
I should have said no. First time he offered to hunt with me, I should have said no.
He would have gone anyway.
Yeah, I suppose he would have. I know what it feels like when you lose family. I hope you can forgive me.
John Law killed my brother. Will you do something about that?
How did you get that?
Well,
War wound.
were with
Looks more like a surgical
his
scar.
father.
Like I said, war wound.
Why would I interrogate you, John?
Jack called me a liar in front of every man, woman, and child I've come to know over the past month. And maybe there's a part of you that thinks maybe there isn't a plane out here at all.
I know when I'm being lied to. There's a plane.
Like I said, you haven't lost your touch.
Were you always this slow?
Come on, let's keep playing.
You have to get out of that apartment. Practice more.
Why they have to show the Sydney Opera every time someone is in Sydney?
All I know is there's going to be an operation. And there is going to be a martyr.
You.
Hada told me this morning. I don't think I can do it.
The only way to find that C4 is to wait for Assam to walk out that door with a target to hit.
He's in over his head. He doesn't even know why he's doing
That's
it.
why you're gonna convince him to go through with it. We'll arrest her.
How do they know about
The girlfriend's an
her?
Iraqi living abroad with a record of insurgency.
Was he going around asking for her or something? Like, I understand there are CIA, but like... then-
Wow, I feel good. No. I knew that I would now.
No, it's I like big butts and I cannot lie. That's the one that works.
Dude, that's all I got. Why don't you trust me, Saeed?
For one thing, you've been carrying a gun you've told no one about.
Now you're armed and I'm not. Does that earn me any trust?
You gave this to me because I caught you concealing it. That earns you adaptability.
You, Kate, and Sawyer went out into the jungle to triangulate a signal.
Yes.
You were hit from behind, knocked unconscious.
Is he gonna
When
tell
you woke
him?
up, the transceiver, your
was
equipment
him.
was destroyed.
It was me.
That was me.
Ooh, surprise.
I did what was in everyone's best interest.
You ruined my chance to find the
The
source.
source of a distress call that kept saying they're dead, it killed them all over and over. Is that a place you really want to lead people to?
You would not be a martyr if you didn't have to overcome fear, Assam.
I'm not afraid to die. It's all the innocent lives. All those people. The Imam preaches peace, Saeed. That every human life is sacred.
It's true. Innocent lives will be lost in service of a greater good.
That's
Should we
kind
just
of
accept what
fucked
happened to
up.
Zara?
I mean,
What about all
he's
the
gonna
others
be
like
arrested
her?
because
Do we
he's
just
a
accept their
terrorist.
deaths? Because
It's
if we do, it means
But
ultimately we
if
care nothing about them.
he goes along with the plan, nothing's gonna blow up, but he's gonna have just more charges.
I believe what happened was an accident.
Then why did he lie?
I have no idea. But I don't believe he meant to harm Boone. I know how strong the need can be to find someone to blame.
You don't get it, do you?
Shannon.
Just forget about it, okay?
There, that should do it. Right? Good? Good.
All right.
What if a shark attacks?
Walt really doesn't
Sharks
want to
ain't getting
go
anywhere near
on
us,
the
man.
island.
What if we die?
We are not gonna die.
Boone died.
Just say something, say anything.
Okay, fine. I like that thing a lot better inside than I like it outside.
Maybe like Sawyer.
Hey.
It's missing the key. Let me guess. Shannon?
Maybe it fell off this morning.
Didn't fall off. What's going on? Locke took the key. He's after the guns. Jack?
It wasn't Locke. I'm working with the CIA.
What?
I'm going to give you 10 minutes to get away before I call them.
You said we were going to do this together. You said you lost someone. You used me to find a woman.
Aren't you doing this for a woman as well?
You were supposed to be my brother, my friend.
I am your friend.
A friend who told me to do this for Zahra just so you could find some woman that you love. I hope she makes you whole again.
She doesn't believe me, Saeed. Shannon?
But how did she know what the key is for and where the
I know it.
suitcase
You're not thinking
is?
rationally. You don't want to do this.
Yes, I do.
Shannon.
Jack, you told me you were the liar.
See, it's your fault, Jack.
No!
I'm sorry.
Don't. Get away.
Keep going, keep going.
Charlie, what?
Beneath the hood, the 4.4 liter power plant features
But
a
like,
fully
honestly,
integrated-
I would listen to Sawyer read from a car magazine anytime. All the time.
Perhaps I made a mistake.
Couldn't let her kill Locke. You had no choice.
There's always a choice.
Wait, what do you mean? I thought that you did it for her.
After it's released, he'll be cremated.
A Muslim man is supposed to be buried.
Yeah, well, there's no one to claim the body.
I'll claim him.
You can't claim him when you're on a plane in 2 hours, mate.
Then change my flight to tomorrow.
Wow.
I did it because I sense you might be our best hope of surviving here.
So that's the reason you stopped her.
And now, you're going to take me to the hatch.
Hatch, I already showed you.
John. No more lies.
Okay. So that was a thing. Finally found out why Saeed was on the plane. Some episodes ago, I thought that, I know all the reasons everyone, or at least the main characters, were on the plane, but Saeed was missing on that list, and now we know. And he was almost not on the plane. His plane was supposed to be like a day before that. But I'm guessing his fate brought him to the island. And he's getting close to John. I don't know how good that will be. The CIA wanted him to infiltrate this terrorist group and find out where the C4 is, and in exchange they will tell him where Nadia is. And again, I really have no idea how they found out that he's looking for her. did they talk with the National Guard and find out what happened there? That Saeed and this other girl both run away at the same time, and Saeed shot someone for that? And isn't he still running away from the National Guard? Like, he killed someone. He is a runaway criminal, pretty much like Kate. So, and how did they find Saeed in the first place? Were they looking into that, what is called, some guy, I don't know, friends, colleagues, or something, and they happened to find Saeed? But in the first place, he didn't want it. But then Saeed convinced him. But not because he cares so much about the people, the innocents that will die, but because he was looking for Nadia. But yeah, Saeed tricked Assam like John tricked Saeed. You know, John told him some bullshit with some truth, so Saeed can trust him and see, you know, I'm telling the truth. But it was just part of the plan, I guess. In some episodes ago, John did say that Saeed is valuable, and they will need him on their side when times come. And I think those times are slowly coming. Jack is not happy with John, and you know, definitely has a grudge against him, and John knows that, and knows that people will follow Jack because, I mean, he's a doctor and he's kind of a leader, and people will follow follow him. And especially now that Jack, you know, yelled, "Oh, you're a liar! What did you do? What did you do to Boone? It's your fault!" And you know, everyone listened, and people are keeping their distance. John knows that he'll need people by his side. And I mean, Said is a pretty good choice to have on your side. And that's why he admitted that he was the one that knocked him over. But, you know, for the people, not for his own interest. And kind of paid off. Said did save his life. And if before the island he did all that to his friend because of another person that he loved, on the island it was quite the opposite. He went kind of against Shannon to save John. Even if he said, you know, I did it for you, by the end it was revealed that it wasn't. He saved John's life because he thinks John could save them. And you know, now he wants to know about the hatch. That's gonna be interesting. Again, I do appreciate backstories and you know, slower episodes. It was kind of slow for now. Like the things on the island, kind of slow, and I want something to happen, and it's kind of the end of the season, I think. I don't know exactly how many episodes there are, but you know, I want things to happen on the island. Like, it's so interesting. I find it so interesting. I hope there are not this many episodes, because the each episode is kind of slow and the story is, moving too slowly. But because there are too many things that will happen. I do enjoy Lost, don't get me wrong. It's just, my opinion for now. And damn, I can't wait for that hatch to be open. Coming back to John for a little bit. I do think that he didn't necessarily want Boone to die. Like, I don't think his intention was to kill Boone. Maybe he thought he's just gonna get hurt, but he's gonna survive. But his problem is that he's too much into the island and into the hatch, and he is so curious, too much into it, too obsessed with it, that he is willing to do anything. Um, Maybe he didn't even thought about Boone covered in blood in his kind of vision. Maybe he thought it wasn't even like, he thought it was kind of a dream. But maybe it was like a prediction of the future, and he thought that I can change things, so I'm not gonna try. And maybe he thought that if I change things, the island will get mad at me and it's not gonna show me the way. So yeah, I don't think he's necessarily like an evil person that wants to see people die. He, but again, his fate is too big into, the whole island thing. And I think things will get worse from now on. But we'll see. I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.